We chose PCBB really in the beginning was because of their knowledge and industry experience and what we had from a reputation standpoint, what we had heard from other banks.
I have no doubt in my mind about PCBB is ahead of curve. PCBB always gave us insight what we need to prepare ourselves for the future trend or change in the environment or industry.
The different ways we rely on PCBB is really education of our employees about the products and offerings that they can bring to the table for us, for our clients, and also to educate our clients to giving them the ability to lock in long-term fixed rates. We have about approximately 30 commercial lenders that work with PCBB. They're more than happy to come and meet with us on a one-on-one basis with our clients. We also bring them in once a year to do training for our lenders, and they do an excellent job with the training aspect also.
The fact that we can pick up the phone and call our representative, get the information that we need. When things become unavailable through other sources, being able to have PCB, who has a lot of overall general banking knowledge, allows us that avenue to go to help fill in any void. That gives my board another perspective, instead of just my perspective on what's going on in the industry, and that brings a lot of value.
When PCBB approaches any bank, then we better pay attention to it because they are talking about something coming to the banking industry.
You know, in our day-to-day work, our number one priority is our customers. And so there is a lot that goes on in the back room, one of them being the daily settlement of the Fed funds. And so to have PCBB that takes care of all of that really relieves us, and I don't have to have 3 or 4 people trained to back up in that position. I can just rely on PCBB to take care of that one single task every day without worrying that somebody's out sick or that, you know, I have to stop customer service in order to get that very time-sensitive matter taken care of. I would recommend PCBB to any bank, and I've been in banking for 38 years, and I've worked for 3 different banks, and at all 3 banks we used PCBB. And I think for any bank going into it, big or small, that it's a really, really good source.
We value our relationship with PCBB Bank really driven by the fact that they're very responsive, they're very flexible, and they're very accommodating. PCBB has exceeded our expectations every time we've had any client interaction.